Alright, hello everybody. Welcome to another show. My microphone is not working so good. Um, I have this blue snowball microphone. It's not working very good. But I think you guys can still hear me pretty clearly. I have a Logitech webcam and it seems like it's pretty clear from what I heard. So let me go on with the show. Let me talk about a little game analysis of the Real Sociedad versus Real Madrid game yesterday. And I wanted to talk about the press conference of Solari. Um, he bemoaned the use of VAR. He kind of was complaining that they should have used VAR, this and this and that. Now I agree with him on this. I think that the Sergio Ramos one, they could have used VAR. The push on Sergio Ramos from Mendy, and then the penalty appeal from Vinicius, they could have used VAR, and they didn't. I'm not sure why. I know the referee was pretty young, so probably his inexperience, and could just be that. I'm not sure, but VAR was not used. I couldn't really understand that. Yeah, not sure why. In any case, for me, that the penalty appeal from Vinicius Jr., the tackle, it was not a penalty. For me, it was not a penalty. The reason I say that is because you see no attempt from Rulli to make Vinicius fall or cause him to lose his balance. That's almost non-existent in the when Rulli goes up to try to get the ball. There's really none of that. Vinicius went down by himself. I could obviously very easily put my bias in there, but from an objective viewpoint, it was not a penalty. And even as a Real Madrid fan, I can say that. And and the push on Sergio Ramos, that wasn't a penalty for me either. It was too soft. There wasn't anything in that. There wasn't much in that. And I do want to say that when you start complaining about the little things, when you start just looking at small things, you start looking for reasons or stuff like that. That's when you know you're not making enough chances for the team. As Real Madrid, we should be creating a lot more chances, if not more than enough, than to complain about these little petty. I wouldn't say petty, but these little quibbles. You can't complain about these. I mean, we're Real Madrid. We should be creating chances. We should be winning this game easy. There shouldn't be any complaints, any like, oh, the referee should have done this, the referee should. No, we should get on and make chances. That's not how it is at Real Madrid. We don't complain about little things like that. We create chances and we win the game. So, and Solari, you could feel his nervousness at the press conference. You could feel his anger, his frustration. It was tough for him to go out and do that press conference, And he kind of said that the only thing he could do is try to win, and he kind of said that he saw character in the players. I mean, I didn't really see that either, to be honest. Now, do I think he deserves to be the coach of Real Madrid? Look, the problem is more than just Solari. Solari has blame for sure. I would say 50% of the blame. No, actually, let me put that again. I'd say 40% of the blame goes to Solari. Maybe that's too much. Because another thing too that I want to mention is the president has a lot of fault in this, Florentino Perez, and he's been at fault for years, and it's been very much covered by Ronaldo's, exploits or by Ronaldo's achievements. So it's tough to say because the problems are much deeper than that for me, I think. And I knew that Real Madrid were always going to go into crisis this year. I always knew it was going to be bad. I just didn't know it was going to be this bad. I really didn't know it was going to be this bad. losing to Villarreal, who are in 17th place, who were actually in relegation zone. We lose to them. Then we lose to 15th place Real Sociedad at the Bernabeu. That says a lot. That says a lot. We shouldn't be losing games like that. And I'm very surprised, very surprised this is going on, to be honest. In some ways, I'm not surprised. I was kind of expecting a crisis. I just didn't expect it to be this low. And even a reporter actually asked him. He kind of asked him, "Do you think you deserve to be the coach of Real Madrid?" And that was, to be honest, that was very very direct question. He kind of just said, "We'll continue competing in the next game." That's it. That's all he said. Really, there wasn't much to say. He was angry. He was frustrated. He just wanted to get the heck out of there. It was not a good press conference. To lose versus Real Sociedad, 15th place Real Sociedad. Man, it's sad. It's sad, really. And you can see my despondence on Sunday. It was just very. It sucked. Yeah, it sucked. Anyways, the attendance was 53,412 the other day. So again, a very low attendance. And we'll probably be seeing lower and lower attendances due to the playing style of Real Madrid, the problems, the stuff going on. It's just not working out for Real Madrid, is it? And one thing that I said the other time too was that Marcelo was horrible. I think that's down to the coach. Marcelo doesn't have a lot of confidence these days. And Marcelo's just, his passing is horrible. His crossing is not accurate. This guy always provides accurate crosses, and his passes are just superb. And to be seeing that from Marcelo is just weird. It's weird. Uncharacteristics. Yeah, as I was saying the other time too, the forward passes, they aren't very precise. They're just going to the Real Sociedad players. Obviously, Real Sociedad, it seems like they're playing with 5 midfielders, so it's very hard to break through. But it wasn't a good performance. I mean, the closest chance we had was Vasquez with the post, really, and Benzema at the 10th minute should have at least gotten on target, but he missed, and we know that's Karim Benzema. Benzema will miss very easy opportunities. You get the package, When you get a player, you don't expect it to be perfect. You have to get the complete baggage, the complete package. And Benzema, his complete package. Very good striker, very good link-up play. His hold-up play is also good. But he will miss very easy chances. That's part of his package. You just have to accept it. And he is inconsistent. Those are the two things. But he's a very good striker. I know he's a very good striker. I've seen him in the past, and he's unbelievably good. For me, he's right up there with the best number 9s for sure of the world. I rate him very highly. The only thing is that he is inconsistent, and he will miss those sitters. Just part of his game. But for me, those two chances that they could have seen VAR, or the referee could have used VAR, he didn't use them, and I think they should have been used. Maybe the referee had a good look at it, but in my opinion, VAR should have been used. Anyways, Real Sociedad did deserve to win, and like I said, Florentino Perez does have to take blame for these problems. Ronaldo went off to Juventus. Zidane, quit his job. There is a reason in that. I'm not sure what it is. I don't think a lot of people know what it is, but there is some kind of reason, and I'm sure there's something behind the scenes that Zidane didn't like. And the thing is, look, when you really like a job, you will stay at that job. If you don't like a job, you'll try to quit. You'll try to look for something else. And that's exactly what Zidane did. If Zidane liked the job, if Zidane really liked Real Madrid, working there, he would have stayed. But instead, he quit. Even though he won the Champions League, he still quit. I mean, that says a lot. So there's something more to it than just Solari miscoaching the whole team. Perez is at fault too. And as we know, look, the season before that, or the season before this year, I believe, Barca were really good. Okay, I'm not gonna put them down or anything like that. But Real Madrid had 76 points. Barcelona had 93 points. Um, very, very, very big gap. Um, even under Zidane, we had a big gap. So it was quite surprising to see that. Um, and kind of these facts or these stats were ultimately covered by Real Madrid winning the Champions League. And when Real Madrid won the Champions League, we forgot about everything from La Liga. And really, we should remember that last year, Real Madrid 76 points, Barcelona 93 points. I think that's a 70-point gap. I mean, that is a huge gap. Huge gap. We had 22 wins, 10 draws, and 6 losses. Not very, very good, actually, to be honest with you. And like I said, obviously that was covered by the fact that we won the Champions League. So Solari does have to take blame for it. Perez has to take blame for it, and the players have to take blame for it. It's all pretty much everyone just has to take the blame for it. I think the players are a little demotivated because when you win so much, it's kind of easy to get demotivated. It's only normal that this will happen. Everything works in cycles, There's not a team that can just win, 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 win. It just happens that there's a team that loses, not loses, but just goes down. There's a dynasty, and then after that dynasty, it just kind of goes down. It's normal. It's a cycle of sports. We just have to accept that for right now. What else? And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all. That's all I want to say. Really, I don't want to downplay Real Madrid. I don't want to lower the expectations at Real Madrid. However, this is the reality of sports, and we just have to take it as it is. So I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. So thank you guys for watching.